Hello everybody, today we're going to be installing this mass airflow sensor kit. This specific kit is for the 1985 and up Porsche 944 from Storch Vehicle Electronics. What do you receive in the kit? You get the mass airflow sensor itself, you get some zip ties to tidy up the wiring, and you will get a connection piece that will be need to put in between the wiring for the idle control valve. This is needed because the mass airflow sensor will use a 12-volt connection. Storch made it very easy by giving you this piece because there will be no difficult wiring. So let's start by removing the airbox. This will be done by loosening the 5 bolts that hold it in, and after we will need to disconnect the breather hose. After this we should be able to remove the airbox. After removing the airbox and the air filter, we will now be able to access the 4 bolts that hold the factory airflow meter to the airbox. We will also need to undo the clip that holds the J-boot to the AFM. We will also need to undo the electrical connector. Now I will be installing the new mass airflow sensor. It will just have to be put in the same position as the factory AFM was located, but making sure that the 12 volts cable can be routed to the idle control valve, which is located under the intake manifold. I start by sliding the mass airflow sensor in the J-boot, and after I reinstall the 4 bolts that keep it bolted to the airbox. As the top of the airbox is taken off, I thought it would be a good opportunity to change the air filter, as my car really could use a new one. Now I'm reinstalling the air filter, putting back the 5 screws and reconnecting the breather hose. Now I'm routing the 12-volt cable under the air intake. The next step is to remove the electrical connector that goes to the idle control valve. It's located under the intake manifold, so it is quite hard to get to. It could help to use a screwdriver to unclip the connector. Once you are able to unclip your connector, you're going to take the little in-between piece that you got with the kit. You're going to plug the male end of this piece into the connector that you just unclipped. And now you're going to take the 12-volt cable that you routed under the intake manifold, and you're going to clip it into the little clip provided with the kit. You really want to press this firmly so it makes a good connection and it doesn't come loose while driving. The last step is going to be to connect the female end of the little in-between piece that you got with the kit with the idle control valve. This is going to be quite tricky again because you don't have a lot of space to work with. As you can see, the system is now fully fitted and it doesn't look out of place. There's no strange cables hanging around anywhere, as they are neatly tucked away under the intake manifold. Now let's try starting the car. So the car is cold at the moment. It's in neutral. Let's give it a start and see if everything works. As you can hear, the car idles nicely. I hope this video has helped you to install your own Storch Vehicle Electronics mass airflow kit. Thanks for watching. This kit is available on the Storch Vehicle Electronics website www.storchve.de.